Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and we're back to do another episode of The Download. So if you're new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. So thankful and grateful to be of service today to get these download messages for us. And remember, we're always responsible for the choices that we make in our lives. So we want to make them responsibly. So this is a general message. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. If you've been guided to watch this message, there's something here for you. So if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Okay? Everything's not for everyone. And we're going to go ahead and get ready to see what's coming out of this here, P and Q's Oracle. Let's see what we have from P and Q's Oracle today for Tribe, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, for their highest, lightest, and brightest good. What is the message today for Tribe? What Tribe? The love and peace and happiness Tribe. What do we have for Tribe today? Okay. It says, Mommy with the ring. Quentin said this drawing was his mommy with a ring. So I see somebody happy here, a gift in their hand. We talked about mushrooms the last time this image came out. This is the second time I've seen it, as the deck is new. But I see that for somebody, you're definitely receiving a gift at this time, a gift of very significant and sentimental, thank you for the word, sentimental value. So that is awesome. And I hear for a lot, this gift is one of spiritual value for so many who are in tune with this channel and with this message. So let's see, what is our words of clarity for our point of focus for today? For love, peace, and happiness, because love, peace, and happiness constantly abound in our experience. And so often all we need to do is just shift our attention and focus there. So let's see, what's the words of clarity for love today, please and thank you? What is the word of clarity for love? Oh, we got two. So they said love and peace. Okay. Love, we have experience. You're having an experience. Focus on the experience you're having. For peace today, we have rebirth. Focus on how you've been reborn. Focus on what opportunities have come up that you formerly missed, I hear, but within the self. Okay, and off the top of the deck for happiness. Wow, love it. We have happiness. Love, love, love. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, conflict. Okay. So that is letting us know that where there has been conflict, we're now experiencing a rebirth, a new energy. And this is allowing so much happiness. Like there's just a new experience, a so much happier experience, a so much more pleasant experience because you went through some conflicts in a powerful way. So thankful and grateful. The conflicts being at the bottom of the deck, meaning they're done. This is where we've been. And anywhere where you're not on the leading edge of this energy, but you're still sitting in the conflict, there is a experience coming up very soon for you that's going to rebirth your energy into happiness. Something coming up to shift things for you for greater happiness. Hey, Tina, one of our moderators and the first commenter today. So let's see what message you have from the download oracle, please, and thank you. Love. All right. It says, I am blessed, safe, and protected no matter where I am in my skin. I am blessed, safe, and protected no matter where I am in my skin. Everything comes together, and you are a focal point of energy. All sorts of beautiful, blessed energy that flows to you and through you. Okay. So if you knew you were blessed, safe, and protected, if you knew you would be successful, what would you try that you haven't tried yet? What would you do? What would you instigate? What would you begin? What would you work on? Yeah? If you knew you were blessed, safe, and protected, and you couldn't fail, what would you put your energy into? Let's see what we have coming out of the words of clarity for our overall guidance with this message right now. So you have a gift. You have a gift of high value. You are blessed, safe, and protected. And the difficulties, the struggles are in the past. There will always be some sort of contrast, but there was a big, significant struggle, a conflict in the recent past that was very important. So for some of you, this was between you and another individual, or between you and yourself. I do feel also the energy here of, things like this weren't done out in the open always. There was a lot of struggle to help humanity get here to a place where we could actually embrace our spirituality open. Okay, so there's that energy too. And now there's a rebirth for humanity where we are more openly in tune with our spirituality. Okay, what is the word of clarity, the overall guidance for today, please and thank you? Receive. Keep your palms open to receive, baby. Yes, please and thank you. Especially because we're talking about these beautiful gifts that are available today. We're talking about these gifts that are available to us right now. Receive these gifts. Utilize these gifts. These gifts are yours. These gifts are yours. They are significant, just like you are. What's at the bottom of the deck? Visualization. Okay, interesting. What I just got is that, for so many of us, it's like being thinking about having this gift, the power that we have now has been a thought. It's been something that's been on our mind. It's been something we've been working to manifest. I see people meditating. I see people meditating with crystals on their third eye. I see people who are connecting with nature, doing ceremonies, and again, meditation, again, coming out very strongly while in nature, with the whole focus of being so in tune, of harnessing that authentic essence of power that is what you were born with, but needed to only be exercised. Okay. And I'm seeing that is coming to fruition now, where you used so many tools, and it was such a struggle to connect, to receive the messages, to be the downloader, to be the channeler, to be the psychic, to, waking those gifts up. They're so open now. It's so open, and you openly receive. You're constantly channeling, and it's always in your hand, like regardless of any ring, regardless of any crystal, regardless of any tools, you and this gift cannot be separated. It's just like the divine love. Divine love will never cease to be with you or in you or through you, for that's what you are composed of. But you can separate yourself from the awareness of it, which is what had happened with our powers. But now, through this awakening, your powers are being cleared of all debris that blocks their flow in authenticity. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have coming out of the tarot for us today. Thank you for guiding our beautiful tribe. What do you want to highlight for the tribe today, please? What's the overall message today, please? And thank you for the guidance for tribe. Okay. Overall message today. We have the star card as the energy of the overall message, saying it's time to embrace your destiny. It's time to shine. It's time for the healing to be very real. It's time where Spirit is bringing a blessing, a gift. You are blessed, safe, and protected no matter where you are in your skin. This is like how, you know, if they show up at the door looking for you and you ain't home, they gonna hunt you down. They gonna ask the neighbors how to get in touch with you. They gonna come to your job. They gonna come looking for you. Why? Because it's time to deliver this blessing to you. You're so blessed, like you can't miss this blessing. It's got your name on it, and they want you to get it as much as you want you to get it. And the thing of it is, it's like they are, it's like they won't be fulfilled. They won't receive their pay. They won't receive their due until you get your gift. What? They won't receive their due until you've gotten your gift. So the energies that are supporting the development of this gift within you, they really want you to get it. I hear it's you getting the gift that releases them from their own karmic energies and their own cycles, repetitive, unpleasant cycles created to stimulate awareness through contrast. Okay. We getting deep today? Just a little deep today? Oh, goodness. Show me what you want to say to tribe today, what you want to talk about. Guide the tribe, please, and thank you for guiding the tribe. So thankful and grateful to be of service. It's all about your happiness. Everything is happening now to put you in position to enjoy more happiness than ever before. Everything in your life, it's creating awareness, whether it's through pleasantries or unpleasantries. It's creating awareness for you. Okay. I'm going to end up, they're telling me later on to talk about these cards with love, so I hope I remember to do that. We have one card fall to the floor. We have the 5 of Swords. I feel like you just want people to see another side of things. You're trying to help ones, or you have a desire for cutting out toxic energies and seeing things from a more empowered state of mind, even if it costs pain or challenge or difficulty, and even if you have to go through conflict to get it. This is like the struggle that the hero has to go to overcome whatever adversary was there. Like, what you want is to sever all ties to any energies that are not evolving with you. And I feel like a lot of that is internally. So if like there's something you've been doing, believing, holding on to inside of you that's I'm hearing holding you back, restricting you, delaying you from full bloom of your gifts, then you're ready to let that go. So what you're doing is you're saying, okay, with the King of Cups here, I'm the emotional master. I can face any challenge. And yeah, there's some pain in letting go of certain ideas that I've long held on to. There's some difficulty and pain in letting go of different connections, of different ones that I've held on to. But I have the power to do it, and I will do it. Okay, let's see. Whew. All right, so channeled today, so channeled. I mean, it's always so channeled, but so channeled. Yes, because you're trying to be the best you that you can be, and your gifts, your spiritual gifts. The 9 of Pentacles always has a message within it too of a healer, a psychic, a channeler, somebody who is in tune spiritually and gifted spiritually enough to where different ones will approach for assistance from this one, because this one has the gift of sight, of knowing. She's got the clairs. Okay, somebody got the clairs, and that's what you're very passionate about. That I feel like you're also very passionate about your independence. I feel like you're very passionate about your stability. I feel like you're very passionate about the beautiful things that you have built up in your life, because you do have something now. I hear you do have something now. You didn't have this before. I feel like you're seeing how your spiritual gifts are enhancing your physical life. Like it's making you make better choices. You find out that that deal you walked away from was a good idea to walk away from late down the road, because you find out later down the road that, yeah, that person was a shyster anyways. You didn't need to be messing with no hooligan like that. Okay. You're making moves intuitively in your life. And I feel like you're feeling the need to be free, especially from attachments to other people, because you can't be restricted and continue to do the stuff that you're doing. You need to feel like you're in your power. And I feel like you really do right now, because you're seeing the effects that it's having in your physical life, the fact that you stand in your power. So, you know, you write stuff in your journal and then it happens and you go back and you check it off and you put the little date. You're like, oh yeah, this happened and this is how it happened in the end. It actually, you could just write that down because it happened just the way I said. Somebody is That's the type of experience I'm talking about. This is speaking things out, holding that vision for something, and then it happens. And then since you figured that out, that it actually worked, you just kept doing it over and over and over and over again. What else do you have for tribe? Please guide the tribe, please, and thank you. Yeah, they're saying right now, if you are questioning, there's a side message here. If you're questioning, should you begin a relationship with another person, especially on an intimate level right now, in regards to romance, they're saying it's better for you to not. Keep your singleness, keep your wholeness to yourself right now. What? Okay. So, you're talking about a lot of different things. You're talking about how a lot of different things are coming together. You're talking about synchronicities. You're talking about the arrows of love. You're talking about what it means to love. You're having conversations and you got a lot of different things going on with you. So this, what it means to love, is not just about people. It's about, okay, well, I love the way my sheets feel. Yeah, but I love the way those bowls sing. But yeah, I love the way these cards feel in my hand. And I love the way people respond. And I love that feeling I get when I could feel that somebody else just shifted because the truth that they just saw. And I love my ability to move energy. And I love my ability to manifest. So there's this idea of speaking something out. And I'm getting, for somebody, there's 8 times a day, and you're working in this manifestation. And your method has to do with the number 8. You're doing it 8 times a day. You're repeating it 8 times each segment. You're writing it, whatever it is, you're doing it 8 times a day is what I'm getting. Let me see what else we have. The Page of Wands. You've been shown that it's time to go your own way. Like it's time for you to make a change, to make a move, to make a plan of action. I hear a plan of action. It's time to get your stuff together. It's time to get your stuff together, because you know your plan of action is going to have to be followed through on very soon here, because you decided, you called on an opportunity. The opportunity is showing up, and you're going to have to be ready. If you don't stay ready, you won't have time to get ready. Okay. Spirit's been showing you that you've been in the middle of shift change, but the change is here. And Sam Cooke, a change gonna coming through. The bottom of the deck, we had the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, wish fulfillment. Okay, so this is about when you wish upon a star, your dreams could really come true. Your dreams could really come true. And you know what? To get these dreams come true, I hear you've been on a path of self-discovery. You've been going through a whole lot of different things where you're having different realizations about yourself, about your power, about how you're owning your power, about how you're betraying yourself, who and what you betrayed yourself to, and how to resolve those issues so that you are more in alignment with where you truly wanted to be. Having done all these different things, or it being in the process of it, This is wish fulfillment. You had to give yourself what, you had to at least give yourself what you wanted that was in your power to give to yourself. Some of y'all had a real hard time giving yourself a gift because, you know, that money is better used for this, that, and the other, or that time is better used for this, that, and the other. At what point did you finally begin to say, no, I am worth this, that, and the other. I'm going to give myself this gift, that gift, the other gift, and that gift too. Yeah. And then once you decided that you were worthy and deserving to receive the gift, just like the universe saw that, oh, they're ready to receive gifts now. Okay, cool. Here, we got some more for you. So now that you're allowing yourself to receive and you've had some kind of big change with this, I'm getting with this card, the imagery here, I'm getting like so much from with the brain, so much brain activity. I'm getting healing of the thought processes, the synapses. I'm getting a rebooting energy now. I heard reboot. So somebody has rebooted their brain. Somebody rebooted their programming. Somebody rebooted their subconscious. You got a gift in your hand. You figured out how to reboot the subconscious. You figured out how to reboot the subconscious. You figured out how to reboot the subconscious. That's actually pretty awesome because a lot of people stay round and round on a hamster wheel endlessly because their subconscious programming keeps running the same program. Interesting. And it had a lot to do with what you were doing consciously that rebooted the subconscious. It's like you were doing so much. What I'm hearing is you were doing so much consciously that the subconscious had no choice but to change its programming because the programming that it was offering, interesting, was not being, it's like the message wasn't getting nowhere because you were choosing so strongly in a different way that the subconscious could not compute, and it caused it caused the frying of that system. So that system, whatever it was where you kept finding yourself in conflict with yourself, making moves that were not beneficial to yourself, and you could look back and you're like, my intuition had told me not to do that, and I did it anyway, and now look at what happened from it, and you're just like, ugh, right? That's the programming that was fried. So, okay, thank you. The programming of self-sabotage, and that's what my keyword is for this, self-sabotage. So the programming of self-sabotage, because you've been sitting in emotional mastery, because you've been learning about the purpose, the use, how to read the signals from the emotional GPS and then applying what you're getting from it, you've shifted this energy where you were a big freaking self-sabotager. You were a self-sabotager, like really bad. And you like looked at so many things and you realized like, oh my God, if I would have just did it that way instead of this way, then this would look. And you finally, in that process, one of the things that was most significant was for you to make peace for that rebirth. You had to make peace with what you had did, make peace with the fact that you did it then. So now you ain't going to do it now. You had to make peace with that idea. In other words, somebody used to, oh man, I fucked up everything. I fucked up because I had the chance to fill in the blank. And then I made a decision, a bad decision. I made a really bad decision. I keep kicking myself in the ass because I made this decision, fill in the blank. And so somewhere in this, in the past, through the spiritual focus and training that you've been going through, whether you're probably just working with spirit, you might have a teacher or some sort of person who inspires you and empowers you. And then, in this process, you finally having realized that, well, hold on a second, if I didn't do that then, I might do that now. So you began to shift that energy, and it stopped being that fucked up decision. It stopped being a missed opportunity. It turned out to be exactly what was perfect at the time, because you're always blessed, safe, and protected no matter where you are in your skin. And so now receive. We said somebody getting another opportunity at something. For somebody, you're getting another opportunity at something that you, before the choice that you made before, and had you for a long time feeling like you have fucked up. Okay. What else? I feel like you've been talking about how you are always getting opportunities, like because of what I'm hearing, because of one lost opportunity, and they're putting air quotes around lost, because of that opportunity from the past. They say, let's say it's softer, because of that opportunity from the past, and the fact that you made a choice that was didn't take you down a specific road. Now the new opportunity coming in, you're going to take that path down that road that you were self-sabotaging before. You're going to have this chance to go down that road, but you self-sabotaged it last time, and you ain't going to do that again, because you did it last time. You won't do it this time. Okay. For someone, there's travel that's going to end up being very lucrative for you. I hear $2,000. $2,000. I feel like there's two important people that are coming to you. And I'm hearing in there to replace two energies that you released. So for someone, there's two people you got rid of out of your life, or you just stopped engaging with in your life. I don't like the way we said that, got rid of. You don't get rid of people, but you stopped engaging with a couple of people in your experience, and they could have been any type of connection. For some, it was two of the lovers that you've already released. For some, it was two family members, two friends, two business partners, whatever it is. Well, it's like Spirit is replacing that. Spirit is replacing what was, and what was shifty and shaky and just constantly changing. Somebody was very indecisive. These ones were very indecisive or very conflicting. In other words, their ideas were not aligned, and so there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of not seeing each other eye to eye, a lot of argument about this or that, or heated debate or heated discussion every time a decision needed to be made. This new energy that it's being replaced with, very stable, very reliable. And I feel like there is a flow. I feel like there is the ability to see the point of view. I feel like there is the ability to relate to one another and see common. It's like the goals are common. The energy is common. And so the choices, there's not so much conflict. If there's any differences of opinion in these decisions that need to be made, then they'll be made and they'll be discussed, and it'll be an easy discussion, because I feel like it's in other words, it's do we do red on red, or red on gold type of decision, right? Okay, so it's like both agree to part of it. And if there's little disagreements, it's easily communicated, discussed, move on from. So there's a more flowing energy unfolding for you right now. Anywhere where you release these two partners, two people, two energies, two opportunities, because they just were not a fit and there was too much problem surrounding it, it's going to be replaced with something better. And we had the King of Cups over here, and the King of Cups is clarifying the Sun. I told you y'all were getting in your place of mastery. I told you that you are in your happiness. You're choosing things from a place of a different conscious place, and it's changing your experience. Okay, it's changing your experience that you're having enough to where now it's like the way it's coming through is your subconscious is being imprinted with this new pattern because you've done it enough. So the dry ass desert, when it rains, the water goes into the little gullies. It's dug out. Why are they giving me the word gully? Is that the correct word? Anyways, into the little thing that's dug out there where the water flows. Okay. And if a new one is going to be started, it takes some time, and enough water has to flow in that direction to create that new pathway. Likewise, that's the synapses. That's how they work. The old synapses has been there for a long time, been running this electrical current of thought and action is being utilized so much that it is dug out. It's a trench, right? But we stop feeding it. So it's like energetically, it's wanting to be filled. And you started making new decisions, different decisions. And the first time you did it, it was hard to make that decision. Just like water on flat is going to separate, right? And so it was not as potent. It was not as concentrated when you first started making this new decision, but you kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. And just like water on that desert floor, if you keep running that same water in that same spot, in that same direction, it's going to change the appearance of that, even that desert, dark, hard as, dry as desert floor. Likewise, your brain, where you was a hard head, but you kept making this choice, a better choice. And you know what? It was really freaking hard to do it the first time, but you kept choosing it, kept choosing it, kept choosing it. It's like it begins to make a dent in your brain. The receptors become harmonized to it finally, and it too is seeking to be filled, right? The other is ignored. It's a dry wasteland now, but this one, it's like you've been doing it long enough that it's got its own little gully, its own little trench. It's shaped. So your brain is now shaped to this newer synaptic patterning. So freaking deep. And I do not have the science for you because, okay, whatever. Why is this Five of Swords here? Five of Swords is here because of the Eight of Wands. Interesting. And the Eight of Wands is over there. So yeah, I feel like you having this whole conversation with somebody, and I feel like it's, for some, this is definitely about, look, this isn't going to work. We're just gonna have to cut it loose and let it go. Agree to disagree, walk away. For somebody, there's an argument. And if there is an argument, I feel like you're going to make your peace, say your point, and move on with your day. Saying, I'm not giving no more minutes of my life to this. I hear, I'm not giving no more minutes of my life to this. I hear 8 months. The last 8 months have been of great significance because in those last 8 months, I hear you've really done a lot to shift, to change, to redirect these, again, redirecting these energy flows. Redirecting these energy flows, redirecting your choices, your decisions, you found a better, more advantageous way to do this. And you've been doing that. And you've been doing that for the last 8 months very intensely. Not that you weren't doing it before. You were definitely doing it before. But these last 8 months, you've been doing it more intensely. Why is this King of Cups here? Because the Six of Pentacles. You're not just investing your energy into anything right now. You're investing your energy into being of service to everyone by making sure that you keep yourself in your best energy. Interesting. So you are really focused on emotional mastery and consciousness, not just for you, but for others as well. And so this being your important point of focus, most important point of focus right now, I'm hearing giving a lot of this information away, giving it away. It's like every time you get a chance to speak on it, you're going to speak about it. Every time you get a chance, it's like, I mean, it's brought you so much a better quality of life. You're so much happier. And so much is working out for you. You can't help but talk about this good thing that you found. And you didn't have to go anywhere or meet somebody or do anything except for just get in tune with your star player and your spirit and follow that guidance. Okay. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here? Nine of Pentacles is here because of the Empress. Love that. You're loving yourself. You're loving your value. You're loving your worth. You're loving your creations. You're loving your ability to have, do, and be whatever the situation calls for. You are the boss. You're in charge in your life. Nobody or nothing can tell you what to do. You are appreciating it. And you know that all this spiritual changes happen, this change in your physical life, it's your fault. And so you're taking credit for it. You were born with these abilities, but you weren't born with these skills and this awareness. You gather bits and pieces of information from here, there, or other. So you can't literally just attribute it all to one teacher. If you were going to attribute it to one thing, the only thing you could attribute to you is yourself and the connection you have with the divine, I hear. Why is this Eight of Wands here? Because of the Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody I feel like these ones that you don't walked away from, they're feeling some anxiety. You know what I'm saying? They're feeling some stress and they want to contact you. They want to talk to you about it. You know? And for some, it's because it's like, well, you know, that person over there, they got some really good energy. And whenever I would talk to them about the things that I had going on, it's like they always had the answers. They always had the answers for whatever's going on with me. And they always help me to see things better. Like I feel better when I talk to them about what I got going on. Okay. Well, that's the Page of Wands here. Because the Hangman now is the time to make the plan. It's not time to put the plan into action. It's not yet time to put the plan into action. What plan is that? I want to know what plan is that. Hold on. It's not time to put the plan into action. What is this plan you're talking about? You mentioned this plan earlier. What is this plan you're talking about? Need another deck of cards. Thank you for showing me what is this plan that it's not yet time to put into action. I feel like somebody is waiting to receive guests, waiting for incoming travelers, Okay, what is this plan? What is this plan that it's not yet time to put into action? There's a holding period, a waiting period. You've been told, you've seen, and you know that there's a waiting period on something. What is this waiting period about, please and thank you? Clarify this waiting period for tribe. Page of Wands and Hangman, why is this here? The Nine of Swords, and it landed right here, okay? The Nine of Swords landed right over that Eight of Wands that was with the Nine of Swords. About this waiting period, the Two of Wands is about going somewhere else, about making a complete change in career, about, I hear a new place, It's not time to go yet. About a new place. And I hear about giving second chances. The bottom of the deck is the Lovers. And so that's about an important choice that has to be made. You know what the choice is. It's not time to implement that choice yet. Why is this Two of Pentacles here, please? And thank you. Because of the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is my unconditional love card, but it's also because of unconditional love. Sometimes there are some illusions there. So there's something about this decision that Spirit's trying to get you to see where there is some sort of missing information still. So the healing, the blessing that you need to help you make this decision is coming in. I feel like you've done all the things you need to do. I don't feel like there's any reason for fear. But that's why there's some choice that you're wanting to make. There's something you want to put into action, but you keep feeling like, nope, I got to just stay here right now on my own. All right. Now, they said to talk about this a little bit in love. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit in love. Somebody got what they wanted, and they feel like this is a destined relationship. They feel like this is their blessing. This relationship is their blessing. It is a soul contract between you and this person. For someone, there's an Aquarius here. For somebody, there's a Gemini here. I feel like for somebody, there's also either a Leo here. I see Taurus energy. Okay. I see that there's a person who is your happiness. This person is beautiful to you. You're completely in love with this person. And you want things to go smoothly, but it seems like as soon as things start picking up, somebody walks away. I feel like you want to give your love and you want to get your sunshine. You want to get your happiness from this person. But this person, you feel that they're not ready. They don't want to. They've either told you or they've made you feel. You have felt, whether that was picking it up psychically or because of their behavior, this person is not ready to be in a commitment. Okay. You don't want them to go to somebody. You don't want them to go to somebody else. You're afraid that they're going to move on and you're going to be done with them. But the thing is, this person does have to go somewhere. This person has something they have to do, and things are going to change. So you ain't going to like it for whoever you are. You ain't going to like it. This person it is a soul contract. I'm hearing part of the soul contract is to make you face your fears of this person leaving you alone, because they're going to have to. It's part of their purpose. It's about them fulfilling their destiny right now. This person has to fulfill their destiny. Yes, there's some desire there, whatever. This person has to fulfill their destiny. Part of this soul contract for you, if this is your relationship with another person, is that you face your fears and your worries and your own shadow when this person makes a choice that they got to keep moving forward. All right. So is this your experience? Do you know what I'm talking about? So thankful and grateful. I see Septina. I see Tina. I see Silent Stalkers are here too. Hey. All right. I'm going to check my phone and see if we have anything further for today, or if we are complete. I think we're complete, which would be kind of cool because I really want to go finish my other hand of fingernails. It's getting on my nerve. I want to get them all right. All right. So, ladies, gentlemen, beautiful souls, brothers and sisters of humanity, I'm so thankful and grateful to be of service to you today. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias, little baby.